One of the hardest parts of being in a long distance relationship is the saying goodbye part. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. I'm so happy that you're back on my channel. Today I want to talk about something that every long distance couple has to experience, and that is saying goodbye. And I want to give you a few tips to make that easier, because that might just be one of the hardest parts of being in a long distance relationship. Before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so you get notified when I upload a new video. And I will also put my link to my Instagram in the description so you can check that out as well. So let's get into this video. So the first thing I want to talk about is don't think about saying goodbye. When you get to spend time with your partner for a weekend or a week or whatever, it can be hard not to think about the fact that they're going to be leaving soon. You might be thinking about them leaving before they even get there. And that is going to make you so unhappy, and you're going to feel so sad and like it's not even worth it that they're coming to see you, because you're just going to have to deal with the pain of saying goodbye anyways, and like what are you even doing this for? And that's why I really want you to make an effort not to think about the goodbye part of the visit, because it's just going to make the entire visit feel sad as opposed to happy, and you finally get to see your partner. Like, the visit should be something so good, you know, like that's the highlight of your relationship, and sometimes it can feel like it's just sad and blah. Obviously, if your partner is just leaving to go like live in a different country or whatever, you need to talk about what's going to happen, and you need to talk about the goodbye part and everything. But I mean this more for like couples who are already in a long distance relationship and who are paying each other visits. When you have a limited amount of time together, try not to think about the goodbye. It's going to make the time with your partner feel a lot more enjoyable. So another thing that you can do to make saying goodbye easier is planning ahead and doing something that makes you feel better after your partner leaves. The thing that makes you feel better and the thing that you want to do are not always the same thing, but if you know that going to the gym or having a drink with a friend or cleaning your house is going to make you feel better, then schedule that for right after you drop your partner off at the airport, and go do it even if you don't feel like doing it. And like generally, even if you don't feel like doing it and you do it anyways, you will feel better, and it's going to keep your mind off of the fact that your partner just left, and just help you get through that hard time. Another thing that helps making saying goodbye easier is to be aware that you might be feeling down for the next couple of days or for the next week or so. For me, every time I have to say goodbye to Devin, it takes me a couple days to get readjusted and like stop feeling sad. The first day is always the hardest, and then as time passes, it gets easier. So just know that you might feel down and treat yourself. This is a time to treat yourself so that you can feel better and hopefully get through this emotionally hard time a little faster. Also, be aware that you might be doubting your relationship in those times because you feel so bad that you don't even know if it's worth it to feel that bad. And just remember all the good times that you have with your partner, and look at your photos and listen to a song that reminds you of them, or a song that makes you happy. Just remind yourself of those things, and just remember that this feeling is going to pass. It's okay to feel down and know that that feeling is not going to last forever. Another thing that you can do is to do something useful so that you feel like you've accomplished something that day, other than dropping your partner off and getting your heart ripped out. This sounds really dark, but like honestly, that's how it feels sometimes. You feel like a part of you is missing, and that, as cheesy as that might sound, it really does feel that way. Doing something useful will just help you feel more accomplished and just feel like you've done something with your day, as opposed to just crawling into bed and crying, which is fine too, but it's just, if you want to try and feel better, then I really recommend doing something useful. And another thing that you can do once your partner leaves is to plan your next visit. So as hard as it is to say goodbye to your partner, it's such a good feeling to be able to book a new plane ticket and know when you're going to see them next and to be looking forward to that date and just being able to hold on to that. Yeah, just have that in mind that you are going to see them again, and it's probably sooner than you might think. So I hope that these tips were useful for you, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more content like this. And I post videos every Friday, so I can't wait to see you next week, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye! Just remind oh, give it a